back. So this is week 3, and I had a pretty good week. I think I met like 70% of my goals, more so in terms of getting to the gym than food wise. But again, life happens, and we're doing the best we can. But overall, I would say 70% of my goals were met.
That's really great. I would say about the same food wise. I'm kind of putting off the exercise portion of my goals just for right now because I'm just the type of person that really needs to focus on one thing at a time, and that's food right now for me. It's my biggest problem. Um, I had mentioned in our previous video that I didn't want to eat out at any restaurants, and that's been an issue for me. We've been eating out a lot, and it's very hard to find healthy choices. And I did not exactly meet that goal. I did eat at one restaurant, but for the most part, I made home cooked meals, and that worked out really well for me.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, because this time of year, there's a lot of opportunities, whether it's through work or through friends or family, to get together, to go out to dinner or get invited over people's homes for dinner or whatnot. And there's a lot of opportunity to eat carbs and desserts and things that you may or may not normally have or want to have on your fitness program or your lifestyle program or diet or whatever it is that you're doing. I know that's true for me, and in my situation, I'm a size 7, okay, and when people look at me, you might think, oh, she's thin, but the numbers on the scale, because I'm big boned and I'm tall, I feel I need to lose about 7 pounds, which isn't a lot, but people don't understand. So if I say, because I look thin, if I say, well, I'm not eating carbs, or I don't want to eat pizza, or I'm not going to have dessert, they don't understand that. They look at me like, why not? What's going to happen? Well, first of all, like carbs for me are trigger foods. When I eat carbs, I want more and more and more and more, and there's no end to it. And once in a while I do eat carbs. I had pizza last night. It was like my cheat day. I had pizza last night, and I do eat desserts now and then, but I have to do it on my own terms. I have to do it when I feel comfortable doing it, when I'm ready to do it, when I know that I've had a good 3 or 4 days on track, and now I'm going to have a cheat day. I'm going to enjoy it. So that's how I like to do it. So sometimes like these social events don't necessarily fit into that schedule. Maybe it's supposed to be a day I'm supposed to be focused and I have to be somewhere. So it's all about choice, I think. All about choice, and stay true to yourself and what you want to do.
Yeah, exactly. The holidays, you might have several holiday parties that you're attending or several Thanksgiving dinners that you're attending. And it does, you get pressured into things that you may or may not want to do. And I love when people have generous thoughts like, oh, I'm going to make this wonderful meal for you and I want you to come enjoy it. And that is such a nice sentiment. And you can go enjoy it without overindulging. That's something that I've really been working on this week, is overindulging and just working with portion control. And it's like, I am going to eat a Thanksgiving dinner. I'm going to enjoy it, but I'm not going to fill my plate so it's spilling over and eat every single crumb. If I'm full and there's still stuff on my plate, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to get small portions, and then if I'm still hungry, maybe I'll get a little bit more. But you can work with what you have, and you don't need to feel guilty about staying on track with your own your what you wanted to do and your goals, and you just need to stay on track and work really hard at that. But we all can do it if we work together.
Exactly. And and speaking of Thanksgiving, like for me, like historically, my idea of Thanksgiving is like a huge, huge heaping portion of food, like and seconds, the same portion size. So I'm going to try to scale that down a little bit this year. And just a thought: if you're having Thanksgiving at your own place, you have like cut up veggies with dip, and that can be something that you can have and make you feel like you're enjoying more food and with less guilt or less calories and healthier choices. But it's really just choices, and utilizing the social aspect of the get-togethers or the holidays, talking and enjoying the company of others more than focusing on the food part of it.
Exactly. Yeah, I really think that the holidays are meant to be fun, meant to be spent with family and enjoyable, and we don't need to stress out too much about what's on our plate, but there are things you can work on like portion control. And after the holidays, you can resume back on whatever you're doing, lifestyle change, diet, low carb, no carb, whatever it is, you can resume, and that one day is not gonna make or break you, but it's getting back on the horse that's a problem for some people. It's like once you start, say, oh, I'm not really gonna care about this meal. Some people tend to just fall off, and I'm not gonna care for the next meal and the next meal and the next meal. But if you just try and recenter yourself and start again, that's really the best thing I think you could do in a situation like that.
Absolutely. Because I think we've all been there, we've all been I've been there, where I've hit a goal and then felt comfortable and, oh, I don't have to worry about this and just kind of become relaxed and
Mm-hmm.
then, you lose all the gains that you've made. And then you're right back at the beginning again. And I've been there many, many times. So
Yeah, that actually had recently just happened to me. I had joined Weight Watchers, and it was really working for me. I enjoyed it, and I lost 20 pounds. I am about 50 pounds overweight, so that was a nice goal for me to lose 20 pounds. I was very happy, and I decided since I was doing so well that I would just have one day where I just didn't count points, didn't count calories, just ate whatever I want. And it totally backfired on me. I ate tons of junk that day, felt like crap, and for some reason, after that day, I could not get back on the horse. I just settled into, well, I'm not going to get it back that quickly. Maybe I'll start tomorrow or the next day or the next week. And I gained it all back. And so here I am restarting. Hopefully, I can restart and stay on track. And that's what I really like about making this is I kind of feel more obligated. I have people to rely on. I have Lisa. She really helps me stay on track, and so I'm hoping that we can make a community out of this.
definitely. Same here. I feel the same way. Just sharing, sharing our week or my week with you and um, brainstorming ideas and coming up with things really helps me as well. And I hope it helps you as well. And a lot of it's mental, a lot of it's in your head, it's what you think, it's what you think you can do, and it's how much, I don't want to say positive vibes because that's not really it, but it's really more like if you see yourself as the goal, if you see yourself as whatever it is, whatever size, whatever weight, and again, it's not that this is a diet, it's more of a lifestyle, but if you see yourself healthy, you see yourself thin or
Having
fit,
energy.
right, that's more important because when you go to reach for that piece of chocolate or that cookie or whatever it is, and you see yourself in that end result, you probably won't go for it because when you're in that end result, you wouldn't eat that. You would make a different choice.
Exactly. So really, it's just about staying true to yourself, staying true to your goals. With the holidays, you don't need to feel guilty. That being said, I think we just want to wish you a happy holidays. We hope you all enjoy Thanksgiving and family time.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Thank you. Subscribe.